the Honorable Prime Minister, Ministers, Excellencies, thank you very much. It's truly my great honor to be invited to Nepal Investment Summit, and I'm very much touched by my old friend, Dr. Mahat. I cannot help but reminiscing when we were Hubert Humphrey Fellows in 1987-88. It's 30 years. It seems like old times, just like old days. And I came to Nepal a couple of times during my service of the Vice President of AIIB. I'm very happy to come here to take the first visit in my new capacity. I'm very proud to have Nepal as the founding member, one of the 57 founding members of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. I am very much committed to be working with your government, your people, and private sector to make a meaningful difference in the economic and social development in your country through our investment in infrastructure and other productive sectors. We have entered a time of unprecedented change in the world. It is a time when countries are looking to the world stage and re-examining the role they want to play in the future. Countries, regardless of their size, the size of the economy or the size of their population. So we are very much happy to be able to work with all of the countries on an equal footing, big or small. Faced with such a situation, we must then ask ourselves a question. If globalization defined the 20th century, what would define the 21st century? This question is most relevant to the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, which was formed against such a socio-economic backdrop. AIIB was created to foster sustainable economic growth and development, as well as promote regional connectivity and cooperation through investment in infrastructure and other productive sectors. 1 year into operation, we have made important progress in various respects and have approved a lending program of $1.73 billion, leveraging a total amount of $12.5 billion. From where we now stand, I believe internationalism, multilateralism, and AIIB have an important role to play in teaming up with sovereign governments, international organizations, and the private sector to address infrastructure challenge in countries like Nepal. As a multilateral development bank, part of our job is to help countries pick projects that will improve social and economic outcomes without going down the beaten track that leads to environmental degradation and global warming issues we are now grappling with today. Our bank will be a bank with a 21st century governance. We strive to be lean, clean, and green. We don't want to build up a huge bureaucracy. We have zero tolerance for corruption, and we will promote green, sustainable economy. AIIB will act as a facilitator in the capacity of the countries to promote your economic and social development. Any project we finance must be financially sustainable, must be environmentally friendly, and be accepted by the local communities. We do the projects only the way people chose. Our professional team have already visited your country, and right after they came back, they started to process projects. We may be working in your renewable resources such as hydropower, we would be able to promote your economy through tapping your natural resources. And we will be working with your active private sector. That will help build your economy without adding up to the sovereign debt of your country. So we believe you have a huge challenge to address, but with your government and people working in concerted efforts, we are willing also to work with the World Bank, AIIB, and other multilateral development institutions. We join hands to do better, faster, and more cost-effective. So we're very much happy to be coming here today, and I would have the wonderful opportunity for engaging your government leaders, ministers, private sector, and I do believe when I lead this summit, I would have some new ideas to push for our cooperation in the future. Thank you very much.